Accept the challenge of Nobunaga and fight for control of 16th century Japan. As a daimyo, you'll have to master many tasks such as developing the town, harvesting crops, and establishing economic policy. You'll have to learn the art of diplomacy to build allies and train your troops well in preparation for war. You'll quickly learn what it takes to manage a country and win support of the people. Determine the destiny of Japan with your own hands and experience the ultimate in strategic simulation gameplay. And this is Nobunaga's Ambition from Koei, released in 1993, also known as Super Nobunaga no Yabu Zengokuban in Japan. Available on a billion other things. The Genesis, iOS, MSX, NES, PC, PC98, PlayStation, Sharp, probably. I don't know. This is part of a series entitled Nobunaga's Ambition, where there's 20 billion games. I don't know. There's a bunch. Spanning from the Game Boy and the Wonder Swan all the way up to the 3DS and the Vita. Remember the Vita? And, very similar to Koei's other games, Genghis Khan 2 and Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Similar but not alike, I would say. The style of the gameplay is fairly different. And the problem with approaching a game like this for a show like this is you really have to sit down and just spend hours getting into this thing to really kind of get a good grasp on the game if you don't have a guide. Much like I did with Genghis Khan 2. I bought it, had no idea how to play it, and it took me a long time to figure it out. I'm still not good at it, and it's been at least 12 years since I bought that game. At least. Probably, now that I think about it, closer to 16. But what can I tell you? The game looks good. It sounds good. It fits in with all the stuff Koei was doing with this. And, yeah, it's not bad. Critical reception was fairly positive. The game was positively viewed in Computer Gaming World, where Evan Brooks gave it 4 stars out of 5. He introduced the game as a detailed economic, diplomatic, political, military simulation for the unification of Japan in the 16th century. He praised the graphics for being among the best the reviewer had ever seen on the IBM. And the 5x10 hexamat battles noticed the use of role-playing elements, including assigning various statistics to your selected persona, a time system, a multiplayer option, and he thoroughly enjoyed the game. And concluded with a highly recommended rating. Console versions were more lukewarm, reviewing the SNES version. Game Pro praised the control interface and combat system, but opined that the game essentially offers nothing to set it apart from Koei's previous historical simulators. The magazine said the Genesis version is about the same. There's nothing really much that makes it stand out. And having spent the most time with Genghis Khan 2 and probably the second longest amount of time with Romance of the Three Kingdoms on the Super Nintendo, I can see that. I don't think this would be a bad game if this is the kind of game that you are into. If you want to get into it, prepare to spend a lot of time just trial and erroring your way through it, unless you go and look up the manual or find a guide. Even then, though, it's going to take you a while.